If you are seeing this particular Toyota Avalon, buy it. I mean, rush it, because this is the last Toyota Avalon we are going to be seeing. Toyota is discontinuing the Avalon so it can make way for the Toyota Crown. So let's just say this video is a tribute to the famous Toyota Avalon. Starting from the generation that we are in right now, I'm going to be taking us back over 5 generations to where it all began.
The 5th generation Toyota Avalon came out in 2018, and I think it looks like the Lexus ES350 because the front design looks like, if you check out the grille, it looks like the Lexus ES350. Even the back, it has full length tail lights. One thing I think though is that inside the interior, it looks blown out. Everything looks like they are not of the right proportion. They have a full length infotainment screen, but it looks big. It looks very, very big. It doesn't look like something Toyota would normally do. It feels out of place, sort of. Other than that, there's really nothing different. It comes with the same old 3.5 liter V6 engine. But then if you get one from Toyota Racing Development, TRD, you get a tuned engine that makes your Avalon go slightly faster. Downshifting to the 4th gear, the 4th generation Toyota Avalon came out in 2013. This design is one that I love. We have a video on this Toyota Avalon. You should check it out. This car is a boat. It looks like a boat. And somewhere in between, Toyota found something that worked. Like, the Avalon always worked. I'm not going to deny that. But then, for this particular generation, there was an hidden spice. There was something nice inside of it. And for a long time, not a lot of people realized the gem that this car was. They were just driving it. Some people just decided to have this car. Some people just managed it and they were enjoying it basically. But immediately we came and we showed everybody what this car had to offer. They realized that the 4th generation Toyota Avalon was a pure beauty. Personally, I think this car has a better design than the Lexus ES350 for that year. I think this car generally, it fits into anywhere basically. This car was a design hit. This car was a functionality hit. The only thing is that for the V6 engine in this car, there's heavy fuel consumption. But then there was a solution for that. This car came in hybrid and in regular. We also have a video on why you should have a hybrid car. So this car came in hybrid. And if you are looking at fuel consumption, if you want to reduce the weight or the impact of this car and its fuel consumption on your bank account, I think you should consider the hybrid version of this. The 3rd generation Toyota Avalon came in 2005, and there was something distinct about this particular Avalon: the tail lights. No other car had lights that was remotely similar to the one for this Avalon. In this generation, the interior was full leather and it had a wooden grey finish. They bust everybody's head because you could recline the back seat. How many cars have you seen that you can recline the back seat of this car in 2005? But at the end of the day, everybody realized that it was still a Toyota, even though it was a luxury-looking Toyota. And that's because the interior was breaking. It was falling apart. The same dashboard problem that the Camry had and some other Toyotas had, the Avalon had it too. So, luxury Toyota, big Toyota, Toyota, still Toyota. In the year 2000, which happens to be the year that I was born, the 2nd generation Toyota Avalon came out. And it had very pronounced features like the headlights. This particular headlight was very, very distinct. And it also had other features that a Toyota car in 2000 was not supposed to have. Or it just blew the minds of everybody that a Toyota car in 2000 would have those features. It had heated seats, it had rain sensing wipers, in 2000. It had remote control infotainment, it had a leather steering. These are things that only luxury cars were offering at that point in time. So when the Toyota Avalon came with all these features, I mean, it was a no-brainer. It just made sense for you to have a Toyota Avalon. It was a big car. It was also luxurious. This Avalon was the first car to be fully built and engineered in America. We are back to where it all started in 1994. If you got to ride in this Toyota Avalon, you don't know how lucky you are, because this was a Lexus car with the Toyota logo. In 1990, there was very high demand for full-size sedans in the United States. There was already Lexus, but the Lexuses were expensive at that point in time. So what did Toyota say? Toyota said, why not give them an affordable Lexus car? Yes, because that's what the Avalon was basically. So the Avalon came. This car had bucket seats in front Like the front, there was no partition, no gap in front. 3 people could sit down in front of this car comfortably. That's how comfortable and sweet it was at that time. It also came in V6 engines. So you know that generally that means it was faster than the Camry, and it was faster than most cars that were in about that same price range at that point in time. This car was basically a full-size sedan that was pretending to be a Lexus. The Avalon has been discontinued, but there's a new king in town, the Toyota Crown. Let me give you a little backstory. The first time the Toyota Crown was discontinued, it was taken over by the Toyota Corona, which was discontinued for the Toyota Avalon, and now we are back at the Toyota Crown. So who knows? Maybe the Toyota Avalon will come back again. My name is Motileke, and this is 234 Drive.